okay, repeat back to me. What are you going to do? I was like, get someone to drive me to the hospital. She's like, okay, good. And I just hung up and went to the hospital. Waited 4 hours, seen the doctor for about 30 seconds, and he gave me a prescription for penicillin. And
wow.
it was good. Back on the mend. But I had already stored away some antibiotics from my previous illness, so I started taking those about a day and a half early, trying to get a head start on that.
Yeah.
So it definitely didn't last as long as it could have, but it was awful. Just like cold sweats, shivering, stomach pain, just in the fetal position for days.
Wow.
Yeah, I know what happens. First off, I was watching a lot of Breaking Bad, so I was up late all the time.
Oh, it's not sleeping.
I wasn't sleeping. Like I wasn't getting much sleep at all. Like 5 hours, sometimes 4 hours, and then we played Rockin' for Dollars, and I stayed up till like 6 a.m. drinking, and I had to work the next day, and I only got a few hours sleep. I knew I'd feel like shit, and I was at work and I was feeling like shit, and I'm like, oh, this isn't like the normal feeling like shit. Like I really feel bad. And then I slept all that night, went straight home from work, slept, woke up right before work the next day, and I went to work, and for my first student, I was like sweating but shivering at the same time, like trying to teach him how to play guitar, and I'm like, something's not right. Like I'm just like dripping sweat, and I'm freezing, so I got my jacket on, but I'm like shivering cold, and I'm like trying to teach him how to play, and I just like messaged my boss right there. I'm like, this is gonna be awful. I'm feeling so bad. I shouldn't be here right now. Like I'm probably contagious and shit. And then I finished the day, but then I got a substitute for the next day, and I just spent in bed.
Brutal.
Yeah. I had about 6 crackers a day for 5 days, something like that. That's all I could eat, and I was throwing up all the time.
Oh my god. That is rough as fuck.
Yeah, so Breaking Bad happened, and then Rockin' for Dollars, and that set me off.
Yeah. Watch out for fucking Breaking Bad.
It got me. The hype was real by the final season. I was so hooked. I was like, this is amazing. I couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah, it is a crazy good show.
Yeah, you just want to see what. I just want to see what happens. Like for Christ's sake, like halfway through the series, I'm just like, I just want to know how this ends, and I just like couldn't stop watching until finally he died. Oh,
I've been there. I did that with that show, and Sons of Anarchy. I did that with hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll compromise the immune system.
Oh my god. I felt like I was living Breaking Bad while I was watching it. Like I was at work and a police officer showed up. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna find my meth. I was like right nervous. Like it's all right, Kyrk. You don't got any meth on you. You're all good. They're not gonna find your meth.
So a cop actually showed up to your house?
No, to my work.
Oh, your work.
I was working.
Okay.
The cop just happened to be shopping.
You brought your meth to work.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt. Felt guilty for even watching the show.
Yeah.
Have you been watching Breaking Bad? I'm like, no. I swear to God, I haven't been watching it.
No, you kick him in the nuts and run away. Holy fuck.
Guilty.
Man, it's crazy how you'll really start to see the world, like, if the narrative is portrayed right.
Yeah.
You'll start to kind of embody the characters out in the real world.
Yeah.
Again, I found that hard with Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Kept on, because it's a dark show, and I went through a depression watching it for sure. Like,
It put me into a depression.
and life got really dark. I think I'd be able to handle it better now. I'd be interested to watch it now, because I was also kind of already in a depression when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see it in a different way. But
Yeah.
it's dark though. Fuck, it hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, you build a lot of emotional connection to the characters for sure. Relate to them.
Yeah, it's like you just start living their life instead of yours, and you get sucked in. And it's like hyper designed to be entertaining, so.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's also got some real creative genius going on.
Yeah.
Not that I know much about film or cinema or anything, but I had a hell of a time watching that show. So the cold shower was awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back into it for sure. My polar dips have been great so far this year. I think I did 5 or 6. And the last one, my foot was frozen for 2 hours afterwards. I didn't do any breathing beforehand, which was a huge mistake.
Brutal.
But then by the time I got my clothes on, we were walking back to the car. Like I could feel that my chest was cold. So I just started doing the breathing on the way back to the car. Warmed it up. It was fine.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the real key is like breathing like that and then feeling your chest get warm and then just that maintains while you're in the water.
Yeah, totally, man.
And then when you get out of the water, your body heats up quick because your chest is warm. You put your clothes on, you're all good. So exhilarating.
Yeah, it feels amazing. You've been outperforming me. I've only done the one that we did proper out in the lake.
Oh, yeah.
And I've done a couple ice baths, but
yeah.
I haven't been totally submerged the entire time.
Oh.
Mostly because my bath is so small, I can only get parts of my body into the time. But
the river that I went in was probably the coldest I'd ever. The last time I went in was the coldest for sure.
Yeah.
I was just like, the water looked so good and appetizing, and I was like, oh, I just want to jump in and swim around for a bit. So
but no way, right?
Yeah, so I jumped in head first, dove in, like take like one stride, and then like put my head out of the water and like, holy fuck! I just start screaming, turn around, just start swimming frantically back to the land, like I shouldn't be in here. It was so cold. It was like, brain freeze cold immediately.
Was that like a recent?
Yeah, that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And
you think that might have added to the Breaking Bad Rockin' for Dollars?
Maybe. It was the week beforehand. Yeah. My chest, definitely got cold then. So, yeah, I was worried it was like something I could have got in my ears, too, because of the antibiotics. And like, my tonsils basically turned black. It was awful. Yeah, like so dark purple that parts of them were black and there was white things growing on them and stuff. Like I looked at my tonsils, it was like next level shit, like freaky. Like I could feel them like swelled up to the point where you couldn't even feel that they were different than the rest of your neck. You know what I mean? Like they were so big, like I couldn't tell where my neck started and my tonsils ended.
Holy
up
fuck.
into my jaws and everything. They were gigantic. So yeah,
you almost died.
It was fucked. Yeah, like it was. I was begging for death, and I was just like, I'd rather die than continue. I've lived a good life, but like, I'd rather just have this stop. I messaged Miranda because she was looking after me. I was like, I need some soup and poison the soup. I don't want to
poison the soup.
Yeah.
I thought you said boys in the soup.
Get some poison in that soup. No, poison it because I just wanted to die. It was so bad. And then I thought about Kyrk and how he had a pain in his stomach. And I was like, no wonder. Like, I wouldn't have lasted a year, not even a month of that. Like, I was 3 days wishing for death. Like,
yeah. Fucking Bill Burr had this little anecdote he mentioned where I watched this video of this guy fall into this tree. Ooh. Fell like 30, 40 feet and just fucking absolutely shattered both of his legs.
Oh.
And he was just on the ground. And he just was going like, over and over and over.
No.
Just screaming bloody murder at the top of his lungs.
Oh, no.
And he's like, if there was a 9mm right next to that guy, he would have blown his brains out.
Yeah, no doubt, yeah.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Got Harvey's and bought a bunch of stuff at Valley Village.
Nice.
So
That's a alright trip.
yeah. I was going to go to All You Can Eat Sushi, but by the time we left Valley Village, it was like closing, so. But I'm cool with Harvey's. Great veggie burgers. I ordered some the other day, too.
Oh, nice.
How was The Office? Got through it all?
Now we're recording a podcast. We stopped watching it and we're just talking about politics and religion and ultimate fantasy. If you want to contribute, what's your ultimate fantasy?
Yeah, what is it?
I'll have to think about that.
This character on The Office didn't have to think about it for half a second.
You didn't.
Yeah.
What was your answer?
Here's two lesbians and I'm watching.
Just watching?
Just watching.
Just watching.
Gross. I just want to watch. So that was watching The Office. Doing our frame by frame analysis.
That episode's definitely one of the best ones where that guy comes in to train them.
Do you know the number? Do you know the title?
It's season 1, episode 4. I think the title is Training Day.
Wow, nailed it. Actually, I don't know if it's called that.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, wow.
But it's
Season and episode and name.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, I had to look it up today to show Taryn because I wanted to show him that one specific part where he's like, okay, so Ricky Gervais's new stand-up. It's awesome. We should watch it. He's saying, because he talks a lot on social media, like Twitter, so he deals with anybody and everybody that will follow him on social media. So he made a joke about rape, and someone was like, you can't joke about rape. And he's like, yes, I can. He's like, totally depends on the context, if no one's being, as long as it's not against the victim or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he gave that joke as an example, like, where he's at the hotel and he's trying to get the attention of the clerk. Like, that is a crazy joke using that, you know what I mean? And no one's really a victim of the joke. It's just...
Exactly.
It's just a funny thing to say, and he defends that in his stand-up, just saying, like, it's just a funny thing to say. There's no victim in it. Like, in my family growing up, it was just like the rule between me and my brother was if you thought of something funny, you said it, no matter how stupid. They said even at their mom's funeral, like, the bishop, whatever, who was giving the eulogy at the end, came up to the brothers and was like, so what do you want me to say about your mother? And they gave them all false information, like her name, everything, all this stuff. Like, the oldest brother did this, and the other ones didn't know about it. Like, Ricky Gervais didn't know, and then the bishop ends up, like, saying all this weird stuff about their mother that just wasn't true at all at the funeral.
At the funeral.
Yeah, and just how funny that is. Like, just lighten the room, everyone's laughing at this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
This life is a fucking joke.
This bitch was crazy.
Yeah. Gotta have a sense of humor.
Oh my god, yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No jokes too far. Well, some jokes too far.
So that in and of itself is a good joke. You ever see a sketch where part of the sketch that someone takes it too far and the other guy's just staring at him like, what?
Exactly, like, you can't believe you just did that. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, maybe we should get to watching that. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Sweet. Alright. Do you have anything you want to plug? Any shows? Any social media? Any band stuff?
Oh yeah, come see my band. We're playing in Dartmouth, May 4th. And Moncton soon, yeah. And Newfoundland. We're going to Newfoundland soon. They're paying for our flights and stuff. So.
Fucking awesome.
I know. This will be the first time the band's actually paid for me to go somewhere.
Fucking A. That's a fucking tick off the old list of cool things to do.
It's bucket list stuff. It'll be fun, man. Play on George Street.
Where? Venue? Date? Yeah.
Sometime in October, but I don't know the venue.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. We'll figure it out and put it on the link on the website.
What's the website?
Outlyrsband.com.
What's anything else? Instagram?
Oh yeah, we got all the Instagram, Kyrkfield Instagram, and just Outlyrs on Facebook. Yeah, just hard rock music. YouTube.
It's YouTube music.
YouTube. We're on there. Outlyrs.
Sweet stuff.
Full album, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, man. We'll have to do it again, of course.
Of course. Yeah, thank you.
No worries.